Hey, what's up, guys? Been a couple days. Um, Spent a lot of time with the family this weekend. Still kratom free. Had a little bit of issue, like a health issue, yesterday morning, and we had a lot of Andrea's, her siblings. Well, her brother and sister were both coming over yesterday with their family. And yesterday morning, I woke up with, and I don't know if anybody else can relate to this, or you know, has anybody else even like heard of this stuff? But like, I think it's just generally called like waking up with like a sour stomach or whatever. But for me, this happens like once or twice a year. And sorry if this is gonna be kind of gross or whatever, but I know exactly what kind of day it's gonna be whenever this happens, because I'll wake up in the morning, I'll feel kind of like, not like queasy or not necessarily like nauseous or stomach cramps or anything, like, but then like I'll like be burping a lot, and I think it's what they call like sulfur burps or whatever. So it's basically like almost like an egg burp or whatever. And then that means that basically everything I ate the night before is still sitting in my stomach, and then it triggers this whole reaction to where it basically shuts down my whole body until all that stuff in my stomach that's been sitting in there all night has to come out. And so really rough morning. I've learned through the process of dealing with this that it's better to get it out of you quick instead of just fighting it all day. But still, like, I got up at like 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning, started experience this, knew like what was coming, and then knew that her whole family was going to be over by like 1 p.m. So just trying to get this food out of me. It's really, really brutal. I don't know if you can tell, like, the redness in my face isn't from sunburn. It's from, I was literally popping or blowing the blood vessels in my face from heaving so hard. But it's a very strange thing that I don't know, that happens. And then after once I got all of it out of me, then I basically collapsed on the couch for like an hour, passed out in cold sweat, and then woke up, and then I was kind of like fine. And that's all that happens. So beyond that, and then I just was trying to kind of push through the whole get together yesterday. I wasn't feeling great, but I wasn't feeling awful either. And Andrew put so much work into preparing for everybody to come over and everything. It would have been awful if I was just like, oh, I can't do this. I have to lay in bed sick or whatever. So glad I pushed through, but it was also kind of a rough day. But had all the little kiddies over yesterday, and all the Easter celebrations. So got up this morning and watched my son do a Easter egg hunt, and it was fun to hang out with him. And I got a little bit extra time with him this week too, so that was really nice. And overall, doing okay. No major cravings. It's really tough to like figure out what I should get into, what I shouldn't, as far as regarding like the program and stuff like that. But anyways, like, I'll just like try and make it as quick as possible. That like, as far as like in recovery, like, we really do just have today. It doesn't matter how many years clean you were or how many chips you got in your pocket or anything like that. It's, we got to stay vigilant today. So it was kind of like an emotional weekend with some stuff like that. Like I said, it's really tough to what I can get into and what I can't get into, but I'm doing well, and the family's doing well, and back to work now. I know it's really tough. Like, I thought about making a video the last couple of days. Like, well, hey, I was gonna make a video yesterday because I felt like crap. But it's like, well, what do I really have to say? As far as like physical symptoms, it's sometimes it's 2 steps forward, 1 step back. I'll get 2 or 3 great nights of sleep and then wake up soaked, and only 4 hours, or I'll start getting, I won't feel any cold chills for a couple of days and think, oh, cool, I got it licked, and then it'll come back. Like today, like, it's actually pushing like almost 80 degrees, or it's 75 degrees here, and so like now I feel like extra like sweaty today. Like, maybe my body still isn't used to, dealing with the warm yet, but it's the first real hot day of the year so far, so I'm sure there's a lot of people that aren't, maybe feeling sweaty or maybe uncomfortable or something. I don't know. But it's really tough for me because, like, I think this is where most people would probably go on to start, trying to offer tips to other people and, turn this into like a recovery channel of like, this is how you do it or whatever. And I'm not anywhere near that point yet. And I don't know if I'll ever really be at that point. I don't know if that's me or not. Like I'll give my phone number out and I'm willing to talk to anybody about anything, but it's a little bit of a trap, and maybe I'm overthinking it too much, but like I don't want to ever be that guy that's telling everybody how they should do it, or hold my own sobriety up as like, see the example of this is exactly what you got to do, and then and then I don't know. So I'm not quite sure exactly what I want to do with the channel yet, and getting personally a little bored of like talking about like being obsessed about like how I feel, or always reporting on how I feel and everything. So I'm not sure what I want to do yet. I'd like to start getting some other people involved in like getting their stories out there and stuff like that. I keep wanting to do starting a quitting kratom podcast, because I think that you see the size of the quitting kratom subreddit, and it's like all these people that are flocking there because they don't have enough information on it, or they're going through something new that they haven't been through before and all that stuff. So like having a podcast might be good to just to talk specifically about kratom, because it's its own kind of like demon, really. But I don't know, I might end up even re-recording this because I don't know exactly what I said again. But I just wanted to wish everybody a happy Easter. Hopefully everybody spends some time with their family, and hopefully everybody's in good health, and hopefully it's warm and sunny by you. We all will be redeemed one way or another. All right, love you.